It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Chicago Bears and the New York Giants.
Set to kick off.
Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
What is up?
Williams starting with a pass here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down Bears.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. The Giants using their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
What is up? Vegas, guys, yes! Ahead!
To throw is Williams. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Now he's past the 25. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
They have it first and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason.
What is up?
Another carry for him. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
Hey, volunteer.
Man in motion, out of the slot.
Yeah. Punch swerve. Vegas.
Williams from the gun. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Working quickly here.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd
We got
and goal.
yes. Tempo. Punch swerve.
3rd and goal, it's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and goal.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. Pretty easy kick here, Brock, just 22 yards. It's no good. Oh, his aim was up on that shorty, Brock, and it hits the right upright. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
They could have gone for it for sure, Kate. I'm sure there's some folks on that sideline asking why they didn't go for a touchdown. But they took what they felt like was a guaranteed 3 points. But that miss is a stunning reminder. There is never a guarantee in the NFL.
Now throw to start the drive. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely throwing it away.
I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, kid. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Hey, wait a minute. Can't be lying. 18, 5 here. 65 catch.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 23 on that one. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Trap 60. Mustang 19. 19 Lion.
He's going to throw it again. They'll get this one to Watkins. Racing down the left side. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. 1st and goal. They're hoping for an opening drive touchdown. They'll run. Etienne. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive. That's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Ooh. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Connects on the crosser. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Looking quickly here. First down, Williams. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
What is up?
To throw, Williams. And the Giants are on him. He goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Williams with 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. And that incompletion won't help.
Volunteer. What is up?
Fourth down, Williams. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. The Giants in control so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this.
Ready up.
Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession.
Come on.
They have it second down, well inside of field goal range.
Mustang 19. Go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Bears bringing out an extra DB here. Third down.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now.
Panther 11. Panther 60. Panther 60. Check match. Check match.
Here he goes. Third and long. This will be cut by Watkins. And they get this down to the 28.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
Elliott connects there. And that will add to their score.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10.
What is it on?
Give now to the running back. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Back to the well again. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amounts are really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
And he cuts it back right. He's got the first down grab and still going. And they take this in for the score. The Bears start to fight back with their first points of this game.
the kicker on for the extra point.
Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Lightning, 70, look. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Screen here for Gibbs. A little to work at the 35. And he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Giants still going to have the first down. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38.
18 run, 18 target, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Warriors, 70. Go.
Working on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Come on. 6. 60 Eagles, 6.
They're going to try and throw it here. Completes. It's Trevor Etienne. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They are throwing it again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Caleb Ramsell. And the Bears get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
By the Bears. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Tip it.
Off the play fake, Williams. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They'll cobble together a yard there. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. 3rd down here, need 8 on play. Putting a receiver in motion.
Vegas.
3rd down, here's Williams. Look at that power, deep left side. The coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. We get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
Vegas!
They will go for it, Williams. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
1st and 10 from the 43.
18 Cardinals. 19. Cowboys. 19 Lions. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. Nice move. He's got some running room. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 22. And it's good for a New York 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
19, 5 in. Dragon 60. Steady.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
79 Broncos. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Throwing from the gun here. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 12 brings up 3rd down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Riggs.
So a difficult 3rd down coming up on the other side, Brock, of this 2-minute warning. The Giants leading the way here at MetLife.
Okay, ready?
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Bronco 80. Rig alert. Stop low 18. 60 Bobcat.
Third and long for him here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Nick Imanwari. And the Bears take possession and start out at the 6. Well, they've still got the lead, Brock, but they've been unable to find any separation. And now a couple of drives in a row have ended with interceptions.
Might not have cost them the lead quite yet, Kate, but you just know this offensively. You just continue to make mistakes, errors, turnovers. You give your opponent life. That's not the place you want to be.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. He has room past the 25. Down the left sideline he goes. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get some late points and the lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears take a 4-point lead.
Bears 14, Giants 10.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hiking, 18. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Elijah Arroyo, the target on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Elijah Arroyo. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Trap 50, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around?
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Giants are set to punt. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. See him under the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. And put a receiver in motion left. 1st down throw by Williams. Throw deep to the left side. Brought in inside the 20. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Rolling back gets the handoff. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The Giants' 7-yard line.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Williams from the gun. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Aubrey puts it through. And 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
60 by Buffalo 18.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. This is a heater going deep. Oh, no, they get it yet again. That is Caleb Ransom. And the Bears get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And goes to the hurry up here. The give here on 2nd. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Devontae David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Lions. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That throw behind his intended target.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Third down from the gun. He goes down. The Bears got him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Looking to throw. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
19,
Working now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants make it 17 all.
At 17. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now again, running right. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 4. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Williams to throw on 1st. And that's going to be incomplete. They tried to air it out, but just couldn't hook up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
A gain of 34 yards. And the Bears 1st down.
Handoff to the back. And they help him out of bounds after a gain of close to 3, so 2nd and 7 coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, Williams. On the move, headed right. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Vegas!
Out of the gun, here's Williams. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left facing a fourth down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams to field goals, you got a great chance to win. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Viking 18.
Throwing from the gun. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give them 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets them a 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Throw it here on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Back now, pressure coming. Got along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Come on, come on. That's 50. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Okay, ready?
All right, 3rd and 15 now following that delay of game.
Bronco switch. 18 Rattler, 18 Cardinal, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Let's go now. Mustang 19, Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 70 Ranger, 70
The play
Ranger.
clock runs out. This will be a delay. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. So the task gets tougher. They're setting up for fourth down.
Here we go. Start. Panther 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60.
Looking to throw. He's on target. Watkins. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he's only able to get back to the line, and it's going to be second down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Throwing out to the left. Cut! And they won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. Cut down by Caleb Ransall.
79 Broncos. Warriors 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
They'll throw. Third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Elliott connects there. And that will tie things up in the third.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. They motion the tight end over.
Vegas! Clutch flows! Yes!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Giants take possession at midfield after forcing that turnover.
The Giants take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. They'll go play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ready?
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
70 Rangers, 7 Pirates, Viking 18. Cowboy 80, Trap 60.
Setting up to throw. That's low and bounces short of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
19 tight. 19. Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18. 5 in. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Air it out on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Ready, set.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4.
Come on, set. Ready.
He'll throw it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They send a man in motion. Williams set to pass. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. The Giants using their first timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They've got a man in motion.
Vegas!
Now Williams. That is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a lead just before the end of the third.
Touchdown, Chicago.
When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He gets popped quickly there. It's not a nice feeling or a nice run back.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Giants lining things up. First and 10.
Go! Bronco 80. Go!
Airing it out to start this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but Man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
19, Tiger, 19.
Again to throw on second. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make...
Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, start.
Throwing it again here. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
Panther 6, Mustang 19.
3rd and long for him here. Got his man. Watkins has it. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. The Giants have the ball, and they have work to do to save their playoff run. First and 10 from the 43.
Let's go now. 18 caught.
From the pistol, they're going to run with ETN. Rolling into enemy territory. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
19 tight, 9, 70, 18, Pioneer, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
Rolling from the gun here. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down.
Let's go,
Looking quickly here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Bears' 40-yard line.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Throwing on second. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's ETN on 1st down. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down. Looking quickly here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Viking 18.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Tag. 19, Tiger, 19, Dragon 60. 19, Lion.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now.
Cougar 19, Buffalo 18. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Back to throw it. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Cup 19, Cup 19, Warrior 70. Ready to run.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they tackle him after he makes the play, but we saw a flag come out right as he made the catch. Which side is this interference going to go on? A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. From the right hash, 52 yards out. Got all of it, and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now, well, now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
Ready to catch, yeah. Vegas, Vegas.
To throw, Williams. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now lead by 10.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Bears drive their lead to 11.
34. Giants 23.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 60 Eagle, 60, 18, Pioneer, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
They'll come out throwing. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Viking, 18, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Buffalo 18.
Throw here, 3rd down. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried to find Elijah Arroyo. So that brings up 4th and long.
Okay, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down.
70, hot 70.
Desperation time here. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Williams off the play fake. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
On play action, here's Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Giants have some new life in the 4th.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
19, cut 19. Let's go.
They go play action on 1st down. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 21-yard line.
7 Pirates. Ready?
2nd down pass play coming. Caught, nice game left side. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42.
21 yards. And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now within 1 score in the 4th.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here he is to throw. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Going to need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let it up.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let it up.
Running this one left. And he's got the first down for the Bears, Brock, and that should clinch them this win. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
First down, Chicago.
Let it up.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. So the Bears take this one on the road. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the conference championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from New York.